Washington, D.C. It's an NBA Wednesday night on ESPN as we get set for Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards taking on Jabari Parker and the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, as this one gets underway, what's the game plan here for the Wizards?
Greg Monroe is finally in the position he should be, which is a starting center in the NBA. This left-hander can pass it exceptionally well out of the post, and he can absolutely punish you against single coverage in the low post. He is a very good rebounder. He is a starting caliber center.
Boy, when you play Washington, you've got to be ready for one of the best backcourts in the NBA. As a coach, Jeff, how do you handle Wall and Bradley Beal?
A perfect fit together for the Wizards. You talk about Bradley Beal's jump shooting, playing off John Wall's terrific speed and penetration. And then Beal's a good rebounder, and he too is an excellent defender. So they've got it covered at the offensive end and at the defensive end.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Monroe knocks it down for two. He's averaging 15 points per game this season.
Number 12, Jabari Parker.
Wall in possession. To the basket, it's good, and one. He got there late, the foul called against Monroe. And Marcin Gortat will get to the line to try and finish the three-point play.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot, and now shoot a free throw.
Last couple of years, what's been nice for Washington, John Wall's been healthy, and when he's healthy, he's one of the best, Jeff.
He's a one-man fast break, pushing the ball with great pace in the open court. When he gets other guys running with him, they are terrific in transition. And then defensively, people still don't give him the credit he deserves. A very, very good defender on the ball.
2 points. The assist from
Washington's leading Milwaukee by a score of 5-4. Inside. No doubt about it, whistle blows a foul called against the Bucks. Their second team foul. And Nene will go to the line. He's shooting 60% on the season.
Hey, you can't allow easy baskets. You've got to foul these bad free throw shooters, put them to the line, and see if they can earn their points at the charity stripe.
Jeff, as great as their backcourt is, the key really for the Wizards is that front court. Gortat, Nene, these guys have to produce every night.
Yeah, and for Nene, it's always about health. Gortat is an outstanding center, but for their front court to truly be special, Otto Porter, the new starter, needs to be consistently good. Porter's opportunity has expanded, and he's got to deliver.
There's the pick. Monroe, fade away for two. Giannis Antetokounmpo with a nice look. He's averaging 15 points per game this season. Wall bringing it up here. Oh, excellent screen. Goes to the goal, and Bradley Beal with a nice play.
2 points. The assist from
Monroe's looking to set up in the paint. Carter Williams on the drive. It'll count if it goes. And there's the buzzer. First quarter comes to an end. Washington's up by 1. We'll be right back with more Wednesday night basketball here on ESPN after the break. Pretty solid basketball here in the first quarter. It's been kind of a feeling out process for both sides.
Both sides have done a great job, Mike, establishing their own individual games. Good start for both squads.
Jeff, there's a lot of his game that still needs polish, but Antetokounmpo's exuberance is really what sets him apart.
It is, and that's why the Milwaukee Bucks fans have embraced him. That's why their TV ratings, Mike, last year were up over 300%. Yes, they were winning, but they also saw this special, unique talent. It drew them to their TV sets. It brought them to the arena. All of those things make him a special, special player.
To the basket, flips it up right there, and it won't fall. To the rim, hooks it in. That's a two-pointer, and it's a three-point lead for the Wizards.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Minutes left in the second quarter.
Carter Williams on the drive for the layup, and a foul is called. Marcin Gortat picks up his first of the night, and Greg Monroe will go to the line with under 2 minutes to go in the second. Jeff, Greg Monroe, one of those old school type of players. He's just one of those guys that fundamentally very sound, gets the job done.
Absolutely. I love his game. You give him the ball on the block, he knows what to do with it. And then he's a good rebounder. I think people forget that he's able to consistently rebound the ball in traffic. This is a nice young player.
Wall on the drive, slams it in.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Monroe's looking to operate from down low. The screen is set. Slams it home.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
There's the perfect pick. Finds a space and takes the wide-open three. Bang! He's 1 for 2 from the outside.
The corner three and knocked it home.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
Monroe, count it, and the foul. Blocking called against Gortat. And Greg Monroe will go to the line looking to complete the three-point play.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
Everybody clap your hands.
Washington's leading Milwaukee by a score of 14-12. At the rim, John Wall with a perfect delivery. He's got 4 assists in the game.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Parker for 2, shoots away. And Jabari Parker with the nice look, sinks it.
The assist from number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Wall jump shot, that's good for 2. And he just fires it up in the final seconds. And that'll do it. First half comes to an end. Washington's up by 4. Stay tuned for more Wednesday night. Welcome back to the Verizon Center for the second half of this basketball game. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Washington's got themselves a lead as we get set to start the third quarter, but this game certainly is up for grabs.
It certainly is, and it's going to take energy and efficiency at both ends of the floor.
Well, clearly last year, Jeff, a coming out party for John Wall. You can see the improvement and the confidence in this young man.
Well, absolutely. He has improved, and Mike, the biggest improvement is he's helping his team win now. you're never going to be able to display all of your talents and skills in the NBA. You've got to learn to share. And I thought Wall last year did a great job of doing what he does best, but sharing with others.
Here's the pick. Gortat on the drive, puts it up, knocks it down. And marching Gortat with 9 points.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Monroe for 2, puts it up, gets that one to drop. Greg Monroe with 10 points.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
Jeff, John Wall always had the talent, but now he's a pro and a leader with Washington.
He really is. Listen, it was not easy for John.
Gets it to go, +1. The block called against Monroe. And Nene will go to the line. One shot to complete the three-point play.
That's great body control right there. Finishes the shot and now goes to the free throw line.
And he does it. A three-point play. Washington's leading Milwaukee by a score of 23-16.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
Middleton against Beal. Middleton for 2, and Chris Middleton with the bucket. He's averaging 13 points per game this season.
Once again, you can see why these are the best athletes in the world. Nowhere to go, no time basically left on the shot clock, and he was able to manufacture a great field goal because of his innate ability.
Gets to the rim, and he draws the foul. Nene picks up his first personal of the night, and Michael Carter-Williams will get to shoot 2 free throws from the line. Oops, missed the first one. Good bounce back, hitting the second free throw. He's 1 for 2. Beal against Middleton. Porter. Strong rebound by Carter-Williams. Third quarter in the books. Washington's up by 6. As we head to the fourth quarter, this one has been nip and tuck throughout. Offense has been, both of them really, operating on all cylinders.
Really beautiful offensive basketball, but it's really going to come down to the other end of the floor. Which team is going to show a commitment to the defensive end first?
We were talking about John Wall earlier, Jeff, and how he's handled his critics. Now, he deserved some of that criticism earlier in his career, but it also motivated him.
If it's just the Twitterazzi of the world out there criticizing you, pay it no mind. You can't have too many voices in your head and play big-time NBA basketball. You got to know who to listen to and who to tune out.
Inside, nails it, and Nene with 9 points.
That's just a nice layup right there.
The assist from number 22, Otto Porter. 2 minutes remaining.
Carter-Williams fires, and we have a foul called against Gortat. And Michael Carter-Williams will go to the line with under 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
That's the
misses the first. He's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Screen set nicely. Puts it down.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Here's the screen. To the rim. Able to put it in. And Michael Carter-Williams with his first field goal of the night.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Lazy pass and a turnover. Fires away from downtown. Middleton's off the mark from three-point land. Gortat on the drive. The two defenders converge. Up and in. What a play from marching Gortat.
If that's the best he can do as a defender, then he has to come out and sit next to me as the coach. You've got to keep the ball handler out on the perimeter and make him take jump shots.
Washington's leading Milwaukee by a score of 33-22.
The assist from number 42, Nene.
Antetokounmpo against Porter. Carter-Williams through three. He's wide open. Put this one in the books. The final score is 35